television ratings, higher attendance figures. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't come courtesy of a league. It comes courtesy of the players that play in the league. And in her case, she was the most popular, which means she could have helped your bottom line, which means you should have seen that from day one and maximized it. But you didn't.
Stephen A. Smith is known for bold opinions, but this time, he sparked a major debate by calling out WNBA players and leadership, particularly Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. Smith criticized how the league has mishandled its brightest star, Caitlin Clark. Clark's record-breaking performances and ability to draw huge crowds have revitalized women's basketball. Yet, the WNBA's response has been underwhelming, leaving fans wondering if the league is helping its future or holding itself back.
You were a bit hesitant and reluctant and resistant to it. So much so you didn't push for her to be on Team USA. So much so you had people like Cheryl Swoops who didn't even want to mention her name.
Smith's critique digs deeper, revealing a critical moment for the WNBA. What happens if the league continues to miss opportunities? What's the cost of ignoring its momentum?
NBA players not being appreciated. Nobody insulted them. Nobody dismissed their contribution. We were simply saying, despite the contributions for years and years and years, a lot of people didn't care. Fair or not? Until Caitlin.
Stephen A. Smith's words carry weight, and his latest criticism hit hard. He called out the WNBA, pointing to its failure to capitalize on Caitlin Clark's success. Clark's incredible performances have redefined what's possible for women's basketball, but the league's leadership hasn't fully embraced her rise. Smith highlighted a gap between the talent on the court and decisions made in boardrooms, a pattern that risks sidelining Clark's impact in her own sport.
Went the opposite direction, it could have helped that much and facilitated you being in an even stronger position to get yours. But you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Examples of this disconnect are clear. The league overlooked Clark's achievements, such as being named to Forbes 30 Under 30 and winning BBC Sports Personality of the Year star. Even when she brought attention to women's sports at events like the LPGA, the WNBA stayed silent. Clark's Rookie of the Year award was also met with minimal celebration, a simple phone call, while others received major recognition. Fans noticed and voiced their frustration.
Going to let her know she was Rookie of the Year with a phone call in Connecticut during a practice before a playoff game. You can't make this.
Smith's argument resonates because it reflects a truth fans and players feel but struggle to express. The issue isn't just about Clark, it's about respect and investment. Smith pointed out that these are not isolated mistakes, they show a pattern of hesitancy. Instead of fully supporting its stars, the league seems unsure of how to handle them, despite Clark's ability to energize the game and attract huge crowds.
Elevated television ratings, it elevated attendance, and it damn sure elevated franchise value. But now, something that y'all resisted talking about, opining about, acknowledging.
The consequences of this lack of action could be serious. Fans want transparency, better promotion of athletes, and clear leadership to grow the game. Without these efforts, even the WNBA's biggest moments could lose their impact. Smith's warning wasn't just a critique, it was a challenge to leadership. Caitlin Clark represents what the WNBA could achieve, but will the league step up, or will it need new leadership to succeed?
Are you willing to admit how stupid it was for y'all not to go all in speaking your piece to elevate Caitlin Clark? So therefore even more attention could have come and y'all could have reaped the benefits? Now you're going to do it anyway, and I get that. But
Commissioner Cathy Engelbert appeared on national TV. Fans hoped to hear a strong vision for the WNBA. Instead, her comments sparked confusion. On 60 Minutes when asked about Caitlin Clark's impact, Engelbert replied, "No league is about one player." While she meant to emphasize teamwork, her words dismissed Clark's major role in boosting viewership and fan engagement.
Ask about Caitlin a lot. You bring up other rookies as well.
No league's ever about one player. That player could get hurt or whatever. So I think it's just to give recognition that in sports, people watch for compelling content and rivalries, and you can't do that alone.
Engelbert's comments left fans disappointed. On CNBC Power Lunch she spoke about using rivalries to drive viewership but avoided critical topics like player safety and fair treatment. This made fans and players question her priorities and leadership direction.
And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another.
These leadership missteps have serious effects. While Engelbert talks about ratings, players like Caitlin Clark face inconsistent officiating and physical challenges that could harm their careers. Fans aren't looking for drama. They want fairness and a league that truly supports its players.
Caitlin Clark gets hit with a technical. After
I got a technical for basically being mad at myself because I missed the three and then I went and hit the backboard, and he told me it was disrespectful to the game.
Take officiating, for example. Players and fans have repeatedly complained about inconsistent calls, sometimes overly strict, other times lenient. This inconsistency disrupts the game and risks player safety. One incident stood out. Clark received a technical foul for hitting the ring post, which fans criticized for its unfairness compared to similar cases elsewhere in the league.
Say Caitlin Clark, rising tide lifts all boats. As much as her presence was maximized by the WNBA, you players could have done.
These officiating issues show a deeper problem. The WNBA often focuses on marketing and rivalries instead of fixing on-court problems. Fans aren't asking for special treatment, they're asking for fairness.
Ever again, one call was an ejection and the other was a common foul. Now, let's replay this one more damn time. Y'all can see right here. This was the exact same damn play. Look, same play. Same play, bro. Look at this. Are you serious right here? Boom. Same play.
Crushed by Williams at
Same play.
half-court.
Now, Grant Williams was ejected for
Player safety is another concern. Clark's aggressive, fast-paced play style led to multiple flagrant fouls during her season. Analysts and fans raised alarms about the physical risk she faced, yet the league has done little to improve officiating or safety protocols. For comparison, similar fouls are handled differently in the NBA, highlighting gaps in the WNBA standards.
This league could actually be that dense. Professional league, guys. We're not talking about a rec league. We're not talking about even a high school team. Nobody believes that anybody is that.
The WNBA's response to Caitlin Clark's rise also missed key opportunities. Despite packed arenas and record viewership, there was little merchandise or promotion around her historic season. Fans were frustrated, and the message was clear: the league wasn't fully supporting its stars.
I know is that officiating and refereeing is always at the top of a fan's list, of the media's list. Obviously, not every, there's
The league continues focusing on surface-level efforts instead of real change. It risks losing the trust of players and fans. Caitlin Clark shows what the WNBA could become, but leadership must step up to embrace this opportunity before it's too late.
With the WNBA playoffs, let's stay here. Let's just say the ratings aren't the same with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever now.
The WNBA has also fallen short in telling deeper player stories. Rivalries can generate buzz, but athletes like Caitlin Clark represent more than that. They balance competition with meaningful impacts in their communities. Clark's rise brought new fans and attention to the league, proving that individual stories can spark widespread success. Yet the league seemed unprepared to fully embrace this moment. Clips.
The atmosphere was going to be electric when they announced Caitlin's name in the dark and the fans winged.
Breakout season showed the WNBA's potential, but leadership's missteps have raised big questions. Why hasn't the league fully supported its stars? Why are issues like safety and officiating still unresolved? Without decisive action, the league risks wasting this opportunity for